Alright guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today, we're going to show you guys a little bit different of a process with our video. We're wrapping this car in the same color we've wrapped multiple BRZ FRSs. It's a super popular color, gloss flip, deep space. Really dope, so there's a good reason why people want to do it. Instead of showing you a full video once it's all done, we're just going to show you daily updates on it because a lot of you guys have already seen this, or at least this process on other cars and other videos that we've done. So my goal with these next couple days is to kind of just show you the whole process of wrapping a car from start to finish, and it starts with prep. So we're going to get into the prep. Today will be mainly revolving around prep and laying the first starting panels. And I'll go into detail probably tomorrow, showing you how I wrap the bumpers, all that good stuff. So if you guys are looking for wrap tutorials, this is gonna be a good little 2 or 3 day segment watching everything evolve. And if you guys have any questions throughout the process, please let us know. We're always happy to answer questions. And let's do this, let's get into it.
Premium fam homies with a Type R came in and he showed us a really dope soap solution that works really good when you're clay barring. So we mixed some water and some of the solution. This is actually diluted, so it's not fully just soap. And yeah, it just makes the surface so much more easier, and it makes the clay bar glide right over it.
Starting this project, the first thing we're gonna do is cut all the material that we need. So we just cut the quarter panels now. We'll be cutting the fenders, the bumpers, and we'll get everything cut in advance so it's just ready to go. What that does, it just speeds up the efficiency of the install. It allows us to not have to go back and forth cutting material and needing those extra hands, because you do need quite a few hands to get the material cut, especially when you're cutting the large panels. So as we go through this, you'll see that this box will fill up with all the necessary pieces, and it'll just help speed up the efficiency as we get into the wrap process. One of the big things when you're wrapping a car is planning, and right now that's what we're doing. Is we're looking at these bumpers. They're all aftermarket. They're it's a Veris kit. So if you look at this bumper right here, it's a pretty aggressive bend. So we're definitely gonna have to do a seam there, but doing it right, I don't think you ever see it. And I think my intentions are to keep it all in one piece, do the inlay up here, and you should never know that there's a seam there. So we'll basically split the panel right here, run this here, that way we'll do an inlay up top. Here is, I'm laying an inlay here in the trunk panel. When we lay the quarter panel, I can technically go all the way around and get that all done in one piece, but the idea here is to not put any stress on the material. So if I can prevent that, you're not even gonna notice. You know, in this area, you'll never know that there's a seam there. Having that two-piece there is gonna take a lot of tension off this and just ensure more durability. And also I can get a lot deeper in here and really just clean it up. So when this trunk's open, there's just nice, beautiful straight lines in here. And that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, don't film me. Don't film me.
I see
you guys said there's somebody else.
I know.
What was that about?
So check this out. I went to the city of Riverside this morning. I spoke with them about the vendors. So they were a little bit more lenient with us going from Market Street to Main Street. I definitely want to have you guys there. And then I'm actually trying to not only just market this as a tuner event. If we can bring some badass off-road, some badass lowrider. If you know anybody in that lowrider, I have about 2 or 3 lowriders.
So the meeting with Black Market Tint went really, really well, and he was like, "Bro, I seen the comments on YouTube about your purple tint." So a lot of people talk about the purple tint on this truck. It's been on there for almost 10 years. When I first bought the truck, I put a set of wheels, tires, tinted the windows, put a system in it, and I never changed anything. In that process, you know, in those 10 years, I was building my business. I didn't care about anything else. All I wanted to do was focus on building this business. So the truck was kind of like last thing. Now this is my second truck. I got a brand new truck. I'm really happy with it. But going back to this one, now that I got the new one, I want to work on this one. So we got wheels and tires for it. You see there's a new set of wheels and tires. We're also going to be wrapping it. In the meantime, I'm going to have the window tint corrected for you guys, so nobody can hound me for that anymore. But I'll show you where we're at with everything. I want to show you what the truck looks like now. And the reason why documenting this is so important and showing you guys is I don't want to show you what the transformation looks like after we put some time in on an older vehicle. And we'll kind of go through the processes of fixing things that are bad with the truck. If you look right now, right off the bat, the hood went bad. These Nissans are notorious for just bad paint. I think Japanese vehicles in general, but the hood went bad, so we're gonna have to sand that. We'll wrap it, The rest of the body, straightforward. Everything else looks good. But, John, can you roll up the window real quick? Look at this. Straight purple tint, right? Can you see that?
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, so I get hounded about it a lot, and I guess it makes sense, bro. Like, it's been on there for a long time. Time to change it out. So what we're gonna do here is Black Market's gonna take the truck with them to their shop, and I'm super thankful for that. They're gonna take care of tinting it. If you guys remember, they tinted the Titan XD when I bought it, the first day that I got it, and super thankful for their support. So I want to show you guys the process of removing this tint, and Josh will do his best to show you guys. I know he's a little camera shy, but we'll make it happen, right?
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Josh with Black Market Window Tint. We're gonna take the shop vlog over a little bit. We're gonna get some of this tint off of this truck off. We're gonna retint it, probably not today. Maybe that's gonna be in an episode to come, but I wanna show you guys the basis and the tools and remedies that we use actually to take off the window tint. So you guys are gonna follow me on over to the shop. We're gonna take care of that window tint removal. Just left Premium, got to the shop. We're gonna get ready to go ahead and kind of remove some of these panels a little bit, get started on doing this removal. You're gonna see that some of all the glue is gonna come off, but majority of the glue is gonna come off. And this might be different in different cases of different types of window film. Different types of window film definitely mean that, you know, you might not get this lucky where you're just getting adhesive that is bonding on the glass to the tint, or you might just have to scrape everything. It might just be that it's 20-year-old tint and the steamer's not going to work, and you're just going to have to take some elbow grease to it and just scrape tint film and glue off all in one. So in this instance, I would say, you know, it's kind of 50-50. We're getting some glue left behind, as well as removing the film. I'll take this any day. I'll take removing glue off any day rather than having to scrape, because you're gonna find out that scraping, you use a lot of blades, you use a lot of elbow grease, and it's just tiring. I know growing up doing window tint removals, my fingers would blister all the time with grabbing with just, you know, constant stroke motions like this throughout the whole course of the day, spending, you know, 6-7 hours removing tint. And a lot of the times you're gonna find a lot of places, they do charge a lot on removal of the tint, and the reason is because nobody likes it. I mean, it's like cleaning the house. You like cleaning the house? Some of you guys might like it, but I know I'm not a big fan of it. I would rather spend my time playing video games or tinting windows or, you know, something like that. Alright guys, so it's a wrap here at Black Market. We finished up the Titan. As you can see, windows are bare. They're naked. There's no more purple tint on the glass anymore. You notice you got the factory tint on this side right here. We will be going darker in the future. There's factory 20% here. Other than that, we're taking it back to Daniel at Premium, and it's a wrap.
I mentioned earlier, we cut all the panels in advance. We got everything ready. We cut them, we put them in here, bumpers, fenders, quarter panels, everything's ready and cut, which allows our installers, our installers, me and Mitch and Johnny, get on it and just know what's what. Everything's labeled, ready to go. So we just pulled the quarter panel, and we're gonna lay the quarter panel first. We've already went in and inlaid the doors, so the doors are already inlaid inside, and now we're just gonna wrap over everything. So we got a gynecologist. We kind of. I said we kinda. What we did is we put the panel in place, and we haven't laid it yet. So all I'm doing is gonna hinge it here. I put my hand down, stick it down so it sticks and it doesn't fall off. But from here, we need to go in and we need to lay the most aggressive spot of the panel first. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work this air kind of in this direction. I'm gonna bring both in like that and just allow it to kind of seat in place. Seat in place. We need a name for this truck. So we talked about it in there. We're like, let's call it the Ratchet build. Let's call it Project Ratchet Truck. I don't know. It's kind of like I don't know, it's just an old beat up truck, and we're gonna have fun with it. Gonna be taking it to the desert, taking it to the mountains. It's the loaner truck here. You know, the guys when they're getting their cars wrapped, our shop crew. We always need a second vehicle to kind of hand out, and this has been it. Everybody's been driving it. I haven't even been in the driver's seat in, I don't know, 2 months. Everybody else has driven it, dude. She's a whore now, dude. What a whore. We should just call her a whore.
Go take the for a ride.
Go take the out. Okay, she is a whore. She's been getting around lately, a lot lately. Ever since I got the XD, she's been a little jealous. But, you know, we got a bunch of stuff coming for it. We're gonna be wrapping it. Wheels and tires, I mentioned all this stuff already. Want to say thank you to Josh for taking the truck. He came, picked it up, and said, yo, I saw the comments about the purple tint. We can't have that. Your good homie's a tinter, so let's fix it. And he did. He took it over to the shop, took the window tint off. We're gonna tint it again soon. I don't know what I want to do. Before I had like super pitch black tint that turned purple. I don't want that to happen again, so I might go with like a medium tint. That's the end of this video. We're gonna put the to bed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.